Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I have acquired a new chair. You might be able to hear it squeaks a little, but that's fine. So it's a dark stream. Not just because the game isn't showing up on the recording. There we go. Man, that takes a while. But also because the cat's asleep on my bed, so we have the light off, so we can have a snooze. Let's continue playing more Heretic. That's not the right one. That's the right one. There we go. Hey Verex, how's it going? Best gameplay you've seen on the stream so far. Oh well, I could just have it a blank screen the whole time if you want. If you really want. If the masses demand. I hope you're doing well. Hey, there we go. That's a good start. Blam! Let's see. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. There is a Iron Lich down there. Okay, there we go. Let me see. One moment. You're doing better than my character. Has to put up with me on the controls. You're doing good? It's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. It's been a long Friday, I guess. And I've had pizza. And I've died to an Iron Lich. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's get rid of you. There we go. And get you. There we go. There. Okay. Sit still. There we go. Okay. There we go. We've got a bit more of a bit more breathing space. Why do you take multiple shots from that? Didn't you die one shot from it? Oh well. We'll deal with that opinion up there. Buh. Okay, I think he's dead. Did I ever wonder what my character did to make everyone hate them? Maybe. I believe it's for being a heretic. Call it a hunch. So I mean, it might be a bit open to interpretation on that point. Let's see, that's going to be blue key or something. Okay. Get that. Ow. Oh, hello. There's another one behind me. Okay, good. Pick up that. Get rid of you. Get that. There's no more health around here. Fantastic. So we're the bad guys. These are all upstanding citizens I'm slaughtering. They're defending their homes. They trapped me here. They have no one to blame but themselves for their situation. They opened a portal to let me go home. I'd maybe take it? We haven't dealt with the big cheese behind the whole situation yet, so... Excuse me, you guys. There we go. Ow! Okay. How many iron liches is that going to release? I'm a monster. I'm not a monster. They're the monsters. See, it even says at the top there. Top left. It labels them as monsters. Irrefutable evidence that I am correct. Bruh. Let me go over the other side. Ooh, hello. Ow. Oh. No, this. There we go. Did I get rid of both of them? No, it didn't. And... yeah. Ow! Where'd you come from? Okay, how do I get in there? I think you teleport. Clear these enemies out so we don't have to deal with them later. These monsters. The reason they're listed as monsters is because that's my own twisted perspective. Oh, I see. I didn't realize the UI was from the character's perspective. Like... Ow. There we go. No, you don't. Thank you. And you. See another one around the corner? Yes, there is. Another few. One of those chaos devices. We haven't used one of those yet. I'll keep one primed if I'm feeling lazy. Nothing there. Can you open up a room behind me? No. Okay, where's this go? Okay, back here. So... that's what a chaos device does. It sends you back to the beginning. Well, wonders never cease. Thank you. Not really useful, the chaos device in any of the base games levels. I guess it could be kind of useful in one of the levels to get back to the beginning a bit more easily, but eh. Okay, so what did that do? Just opened up hatches, eh? Okay. So I went through all that. I went through a teleporter. Okay. Let me take the other path. This one. No? Wait, hang on. I might have overlooked something. Over here? No. Over here? No. Well, what good was that for me? Back out here? Ah, here we go. Yoink. Hello, were dragons. Ow. Go away. Oh. Oh. Okay, let me keep it on that. Where'd you go? Where? I don't think I killed it, did I? Okay, well, whatever. There wasn't anything else up there. Ooh, can I go through here? No. Hello. Thank you. So many buttons. Ah. Oh, good job. All the way back here. Okay, well, we know where to go. He says, being confused. Back this way. We'll get back to where we were in just a moment. Save. Right, now I want to use this. I'm going to use this. In tight quarters, their fireballs are tricky to dodge consistently for me, so I'll just take an invincibility. Okay. Save again. Where's... Oh, there's the nitro golem. Okay, whatever. Ow! Damn it. They have more hit points than you'd think. Fine, I'll just use this again. More food. Well, I turned one of them into a chicken. I should probably have held on to one of those rings of invincibility. Oh well. Oh, hang on. Okay. So what was the point of all that in there? I think it was to raise the stairs over here. Crusher? Yep. Okay, that's up there. Very good. You really couldn't see me? Okay, and I'm guessing that opened the doors down here. Which will lead to the exit. And an Iron Lich. There we go. Just wait for that tornado to disappear. Okay. Is that the exit? No. That's a stand on the thing to open up the exit. Right, that's the exit right there. I missed 4 secrets. Let's go get them. 3 secrets. 2 secrets. And I've got the map now, so... Okay, another one's over there. Over here somewhere. This one. Wings of Wrath. And the next one is... Where would that be? Went in there. Ah. Very good. And there's all this stuff which we can get now as well. Because of one of the levers we pulled, lowering the surrounding wall. And another Phoenix staff, if we didn't already have one. And max ammo on it. That's everything. Okay. Hold on, one moment. Okay. I could hear a funny noise. It's just a cat snoring. There we go. The Azure Fortress. I forget which one of these levels has the secret exit in it. I forget even if we've already been to it in episode 3. Don't think so. Ow. There we go. I like the water theme they have for these areas. Okay. Hello, welcome, Kibbits. The Emperor demands an explanation for this heresy. Heresy is rampant in this area. We are in the process of purging it. Though it might be a matter of perspective, as we're being told. There's a bolt gun typing game available for free for Promote Bolt Gun 2. Yes, I saw that. I have a mind of having a go of it. I did enjoy Bolt Gun. I did see some comments saying that it was... maybe it didn't function perfectly, but... I guess we'll see. And for a free game, it's like, well, whatever. I get to see how much my typing skills has deteriorated over the years. I think one of the bugs I saw was, someone mentioned like they skipped some enemies and then they weren't able to progress because it's expecting you to go through them in the right order or something. Ow! But I can appreciate the developers making it for a laugh. Yeah, it'd be nice if they fixed the bugs. I wonder if it's got new levels in it. I didn't really pay that much attention to the trailer. Might just be the original game, but with typing. Just like I used to do in high school. It's something which I'd actually like to find to show off on stream. There was a program I used in high school to learn touch typing. But the chances of finding it are very slim because it was an Australian made program for Australian high schools. So I doubt it's one anyone knows. It wasn't like Maven speaking or anything like that. You just picked up touch typing over time. Yeah, I did too, mostly. Like, I mean, I've been using computers for as long as I could remember, so I think the thing which taught me how to type quickly the most was, like, Yuga's House of Horrors and other text parser adventure games. Having to type elephant within, like, 5 seconds teaches you typing. Otherwise, you can't advance. But this program, I think, helped with, like, finger position a lot and typing longer sentences. I just remember that I tolerated it. I would use it every now and then to try and get better, instead of just sort of going, schoolwork, whatever, boring. The fact that it kind of entertained me makes it stand out a bit in my mind. I think it just had like kangaroos and koalas and all that talking at you. Can't escape the damn things. It's all over the place, even in Australia. It's not just the export stuff. I don't remember the name of the program or anything like that, so. Assumably, I'd have a CD of it around somewhere. Might be some boxes it's in. Okay. Talking kangaroos and koalas, did someone drink something toxic? Or is it too much beer on Friday? I'll have you know, we have a strong tradition of talking native animals, such as Blinky Bill and I guess Skippy the kangaroo. But he didn't really talk. It just sort of made noises. Think an Australian version of Lassie. That's basically what Skippy was. And that was before my time. I never saw it on TV. After all that, I don't have a key. That's back to the beginning. Australian Lassie. Yeah. I don't really know much else about it. It's just, as far as I know, it's just basically like kids and their friendly kangaroo who go around solving mysteries. Live action. It's just interpreting what the kangaroo was telling them. You know, one of them there shows. Scooby-Doo. Kind of, but is Scooby-Doo really just acted like a normal dog? Maybe a bit higher, a bit more human-like, or a bit more intelligent, and able to like pull levers if the plot requires it. I would imagine. You know, with like a fake animal paw pulling a lever or something. You have to use your imagination. Oh, I've got the key now. Good. Okay. Again, that was more of a TV show from like the 70s or something. Before my time. Or maybe the 60s. I don't really know. Okay, green key. That was a lot easier to get. Ah, hello. Caged were-dragons. Ow. Ow. Yeah, right. Let me just stand here and pop fireballs to the face. Hello, there's an Iron Lich in here with me. Yes, there is. I was going to say maybe it's an Ophidian. No. Oh, right. It's this level. Devastated by an Iron Lich. It has like 5 Iron Liches stuck in the little cage stuck in a little room at the back. But I think in this case it's... Oh, is it this one? Might not be this level. There's another level where there's some Iron Liches when you open up a wall, and there's like 5 of them. But the game's doing you a favor by letting you deal with them earlier. Instead of later on when you get ambushed by them. Okay, that's all my rockets. Ow, ow. What if your country had a Lassie equivalent? You don't think so, but it'd be hard to confirm. If this was Doom the Dark Ages, I could parry them if they were green. Do they change? Is that like the indicator that they're ready to be parried? Doom 2016, didn't they turn like blue or they started flashing yellow? Thanks, Mr. Iron Lich. Or Mrs. Or either. Indeterminate gender Lich. Ow! Damn it! Where dragon fireballs move so quickly? I keep it. The Iron Liches can see me from all the way over there, and they can fire their magic through the bars. I keep forgetting that. Okay, well, we dealt with it. Okay. Let's see. I've only got one of you? Did I pick up more than one? Well, I do have that. Okay. 3 or 4 iron liches later. No. Basically, a bunch of projectiles will be orange and a bunch will be green. You can parry only the green. It'll be deflected back at the enemy. Oh, okay. How is the game? I haven't looked into any gameplay of it. I've made quite a few purchases recently, so I don't think I'm going to be getting it anytime soon, but... Those guys really aren't that much better, right? You haven't played it yourself. Oh, okay. Looks okay. One friend thinks people hate on it too much. Beat it on Game Pass. Another thinks it's too different to really be Doom. You think Doom has changed so much between each game, save 1, 2, and 64? Yeah. It is kind of like, what is Doom? Like, is this Doom? Because, I mean, this is pretty much like what original Doom was like. Every game past Doom 3 has not been like Doom 1, 2. So... even Doom 2016, as much as I like that, is quite a different game. At this point, the defining thing of Doom is like sci-fi with demons. Or something, because I guess the Doom the Dark Ages is more of a fantasy game with demons, but it had elements which looked like sci-fi in it to me, so it's like a mixture, I guess. And the guy in green suit and armor, yeah, the Doom guy. Plasma guns in there, still plenty of sci-fi. Okay. Great. What about all that? Interesting corridors and patterns they're making. Yeah, nothing here. Okay, so I can get into there by... Hello. Oh, that's the exit. Okay. We only found one of 13 secrets. Let's go get some of them. One over here. I said there's one over here. I can see it. Okay. And there's one behind here too, but I can't get to that. Must be a portal. That leads back to the beginning. Okay, let's go in here. And up here. Okay. Oh, that's an exit. That's a... Okay, that's the secret exit. Well, we'll take that one. So where's the other secrets? There's one. Well... How do I get in those? Oh, the cages are open. Don't know why they opened. Okay, go in here. And... there's a big area over there. How do I get in there? Via the spiral. One of these walls. No? Hang on. I need to go for a loop again. Let's use one of my torches. Hooray, chaos device. The day is saved. Look, you're being attacked by a saber beast. Should probably deal with that before me. Okay. Secrets within secrets. This goes into there. This goes into there, and then you exit there. Okay, cool. 9 out of 13 secrets found. I want to go in here. And the next one is in here. There we go. 10. Now the other secrets might be some areas which I've already seen. Like those little cages which the enemies can go into. Like here. So how do I get into those? The other side. No? Is it like there's a way to get inside of one of those and then... What's all those squares out there? Oh, they might be spots to teleport enemies from. People who understand how Doom works, there's a trick map makers can use. Doesn't necessarily look like it's been used here. I believe in some of the base Doom maps, there's a thing map makers have used where they'll have like a little hole in the wall leading from this zone to another zone where there's enemies in it. And what it means is that if the player makes noise in this room, because the other room connected by this little hole is technically the same room, the sound will propagate into this room and the enemies in there will become active, and then they'll start walking into a teleporter. It's how they have enemies like spawn into a room in the original Doom game. I don't know if they've come up with a different way of doing that in this. They don't actually tend to have enemies spawn in, mostly just dropping walls down, monster closets. Ah, okay, I see where there's a secret. Oh, I need to go up. Okay. Ah, this is opened. Again, I don't know why this is open now, but... Oh well. And I can't see further up there, because that's just to give the illusion that you've come from somewhere. Still missing a secret. It's going to be one of those rooms which I've already seen. I don't think it's the room which the Iron Liches are in. I don't think you can get in there, in here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm missing 3 enemies. This is E3, M4. Let me just check. Okay. Take the first teleporter you come to, or take you back to the starting room. Oh, okay. Those open up when you take that teleporter. Finding above secret, the eastern pool has a tome. North of the first teleporter is a room with a pool, with steps at the north end leading down to it. After you walk off the steps, a secret door will open to the north. Go back up the steps to get the health and shadow sphere. Get the crossbow on the south side of the pool. A door opens on the south side of the structure to the south of the pool, revealing a bag and holding a quiver and ammo. That would be... this room. So when you go down there, this opens up. So when you go... When you get crossbow on the south side of the pool, so if this is the north, where was the crossbow? I like how the wiki has tiny GIFs showing you where the secrets are. The south side of the structure to the south of the pool. Oh! That's this. Okay. To the east of the pool is a room with 3 dark cages with knights in them. Go through the southeast door, go east and then north up the first set of steps. Yeah, over here. Through the southeast door. Yeah, and then go in there. We've gotten that one. West of the crushing ceiling is a hallway with narrows at 2 points. And second narrowing is the secret door to the south marked with a yellow symbol. West of the crushing ceiling. That's... Where was that? Oh. That was... not over here. Why can't I see it on the map? I am blind. Oh, hang on, is that it? Here we go. Okay. This one. At the second narrowing is a secret door to the south. What's it say? West of the crushing ceiling is a hallway which narrows at 2 points. I guess here. Yeah, okay. There we go. Man, that really didn't show up very well on the revealed map. Still doesn't really. Like, there's no walls. Just some squares floating in nothing. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, it's got like a yellow symbol on the wall, so it does stand out. Okay, thank you. that is all the secrets. And all the enemies. Now, let's go to that secret exit. That was over here, wasn't it? Yes. Here we go. The aquifer. The entire aquifer. We have the aquifer in case in this, just in case in this building. There we go. Oh, hello, Iron Lich. I'll deal with you now. There we go. Hello, second Iron Lich. Ow. Oh, hello. Sorry, I stepped on the platform. And I awoke the screaming. Get over here. Ow. Oh. Okay, good, I got you. How many secrets do we have? 7. Apparently that... Oh, no. Never mind. I do have the yellow key. There you go. Get out of here, little impy. Hey, Blade Skull. Welcome. Yeah. I hope you're doing well. Okay. An enemy behind every corner. Where's the door? There it is. Ow. Doing well? Good to hear. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Glad that the Friday is over. Not necessarily for the reasons people would think, but... Oh, ow! Ah. Okay. And I don't want to step over that. Well, thank you. Ow. Hello, second wave. There we go. Oh, no, hang on. He yet lives. I do like the purple magic they have around their hands. They're kind of like, I don't know, glowy magic crackling around it. A hand is, yeah, it's neat. Do I have a fire staff? No, I don't. Why do they keep giving me fire staff balls? Or iron staff balls, whatever it's called. Ballinator. Yep. Boy, howdy, that was a difficult secret. Doorway opens, just shooting it before you realize anything else. You're probably going to be saving yourself some time. wasn't an enemy in it? Well, better safe than sorry. Thank you. Ah, another Iron Lich. There we go. There's a fire mace. Time for balls. It seems like it's got a fairly high pain chance. Who knew that an Iron Lich would be vulnerable to iron balls? Well, I guess they're just called mace spheres. Such a weird weapon. How does it work? It looks like it's just a mace. Does it shoot the balls out of the end of it? I assume so. It rotates too. Hello, welcome, welcome. It doesn't help that the balls have got, like, random trajectory on them. They go kind of all over the place. Hello. Eat gigantic balls. Like, you see how much they move based on, like, the small bit of, the small bits of movement I have? If I'm moving slightly to the side, they follow my, they get a lot of momentum, which is making them completely miss. You can just do it better. Let me try. Do I have a Ring of Invincibility? I do. Summon! Put me down! Thank you. I was thinking if they were going to... If they whirlwinded me into the end level portal. Okay, 2 more enemies to go. And 4 more secrets. 3 more secrets. What's behind here? Thank you. This door from the beginning opens up right at the end. Hooray. What was the point of that? There's like a little extra room at the end there with nothing in it. Okay, I think I see how to get into there. Over here? Something opened up in there now? No. Let me have a look again. Right. The aquifer. After you reach the exit, a door will open west of the starting room. There you will find an orb, a shield, and a mystic urn. From the above secret, a door will open to the south, revealing a possible fire mace. Oh, okay. So there could be a fire mace in here. If you missed the one earlier, it doesn't say what would cause it to appear there. Oh well. All the secrets, all the enemies. How many ethereal arrows do I have? 99. Okay, that's fine. I said that's fine. There we go. The Ophidian Lair. Okay. E3M5. 4 secrets. Hey, Ophidians. Ah, it's this level. Right. So there is a molitor in one of the corners. In one of these caged areas. There's an iron lich in that corner. Ow. And there's Ophidians up around the edges. Okay. Don't have a ring of invincibility. And I'd maybe want to keep that. Oh, hello. Other Iron Lich. Put me down. Don't take me over there. Oh, the Molitor is in there with the Iron Liches. Okay. For some reason, I thought they were in separate cages. Quite a spicy start, yeah. Keeps you on your toes. We'll just avoid going out into the main room for a while. Also, hello, welcome, welcome. Okay. Hey, you. Get over here. There we go. Now, is this the level where you've got to quickly teleport between some rooms with Ophidians in them? Okay. Nope. Ow. Thank you. I wanted to go back up. That's the first level of episode 4. Ah, okay. Oh, hang on, we got wizards. I said last time I might only play the first 3 episodes of this. Though depending on how I feel, we might continue with it. It's mostly because, as I said last time, episode 4 and 5 get a lot more... They're there for the challenge. We'll say. Is this a vanilla playthrough or a challenge playthrough? Well, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. And I'm finding all the secrets, not necessarily killing all the monsters. So, but other than that, I mean, it is pretty vanilla. Aside from, you know, I can jump and duck. Because it's in GZ Doom. I have played through this before. Also, hello, welcome, welcome. Where do I go? Over here. Ow. So enemies' projectiles are really fast. Well, I plan on playing any of the other games in the series. Well, I've played Hexen and Hexen 2 in the past. Those are uploaded to my YouTube channel. Though they're from like 5 years ago. I don't really feel like playing through those again. I haven't played through Heretic 2, but that's quite different from this, so I don't have any particular interest in playing through that at the moment. Ow, ow, ow! That's not... no, not that. To be honest, you like episode 4, but 5, don't really care about that one. I don't really remember much about them, other than that's the beginning of levels where it's like, here you go, have a Molotov, as well as huge amounts of enemies, so you're really gonna have to conserve ammo if you want to deal with them all. Oh, that Molotov wasn't enough? Here, have another one, or 2! Not to mention all the iron liches and everything else which ends up getting thrown into the mix. They're all just bonuses. No, no, not the fire stuff. Sparrow's all like, so how did you die? It's like, well, I got hit in the face with an iron ball. What? It really hurt. There we go. Heretic 2 was a bit of a departure. You do like the first 2/3 of Heretic 2, but the ending really seemed meh. I don't think I've seen a playthrough of it, so... I think it's a 3D game, like Hexen 2, but other than that, I don't really remember anything else about it. One day you need to dust off your old PC that still has Windows XP on it and pop in your Heretic 2 CD into it. Doing 100% kills and secrets in those episodes was a challenge. Yeah. Yeah. You remember... You think someone made a mod when playing Black Plague spawns infinite enemies, same as Doom. Yeah, I have to repeat that, but why? I guess it'd be interesting to try and figure out how to play through it with it being like that. That's why I'm playing through on the hardest difficulty though, because it doesn't respawn enemies. Respawning iron liches sounds like a horrible thing. And Molotovs. Though for the iron liches it actually sounds appropriate that they respawn. God, you'd have to deal with like the swarms of golems and imps just chasing after you through the levels. Ugh. The imps alone would be enough of a pain because they're the little flying buggers, they go all over the place. And they're like... It's like respawning lost souls. Do lost souls enemies in Doom respawn if you're playing on Nightmare? I don't actually remember. They're one of those enemies which don't leave a corpse. I guess the Kakadu was respawn. But the Lost Souls are also spawned by the pet elementals, so maybe they don't. Ow. Okay. Recently you played Duke Nukem 3D, jumped in on the highest difficulty, was wondering why there's more enemies than you remember, and turns out there was respawning. Ended up lowering the difficulty real quick. Yeah. I like a challenge, but like respawning enemies is kind of a Hello, Molitor. It's kind of an point to me. I have seen plays by people for Doom on Nightmare, and it is interesting as a different challenge. Like, you're not trying to... It's more about strategically dealing with enemies than trying to kill them all. Because, I mean, you can't, but... You know, like, what enemies can you kill? What enemies can you just run past? And also try to finish the level as quickly as possible before things get out of hand. From that angle, it's rather interesting, but... Ow. Nightmare only respawns enemies that leave corpses. You think even that has some exceptions, so no lost souls respawning. Okay. The hardest challenge you ever seen for Heretic was a challenge called the Pacifist Challenge. You had to complete the game without killing anything. Right. I could see many runs ending being swarmed by imps. Or the monster closets was just golems pouring out behind you. Finding a Wings of Wrath would help a lot in that. You'd be able to just fly over many of the enemies. And he killed Disparol. He starts to learn in his arena. He does spawn in wizards during the fight. And I don't remember whether he starts doing that from the beginning or whether he does that once he starts taking some damage. Let's see. I don't know whether the wizards he summons in could actually hurt him, though. This one. No. This one. Guess we'll deal with the Molitor. I don't have a ring of invincibility. Okay, over there. Okay, and now over the other side. Up here. Oh, that's the exit. I probably have to deal with his beefiness. He only spawns wizards after the Serpent's dead, so phase 2. Right, yeah, okay. If I'm Molitor's easy to deal with one-on-one. Yeah, it's more the angle which I'm facing him. I'm just trying to think of the best way to deal with him with using the minimum amount of ammunition. Let's use the book. Ow. No, I didn't get you. Ow. Can't tell if I'm hitting him either. Ow. How did he get in there? There's a teleport. Over there, perhaps. I don't think getting in there is exactly the best choice, but... No, hang on. No, that's... Okay, fine, whatever. Ow, ow. You dead yet? I'm nearly dead yet. One moment, I'll read that after we've dealt with the Beefmeister. Hey, he's dead. Okay. Since my bio says I play pre-2000 games, have I ever tried the 1980 game Rogue? No, I haven't. I have played NetHack, though. In the past, on stream. I quite enjoy that. Not that I've ever finished it. I haven't really played many other classic roguelikes like that, though. Other than, well, I mean, classic ones. I've played more modern ones. Caves of Cud. I guess Dwarf Fortress isn't a roguelike, but I like that a lot. Haven't played it on stream, and I'm unlikely to, but Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead I played some of in the past. Dungeon Crawler Stone Soup and Adom. No, I haven't played either of those. I've heard about them. Might and Magic series. I have played Might and Magic 3, 4, and 5 on stream. I'm unlikely to play through Might and Magic 1 and 2. They're a little bit too old for my tastes. Maybe not a complete write-off, but it's unlikely. And I mean to get to Might and Magic 6 and onwards at some point. I believe the Grimace has done, another streamer I enjoy watching has played through Might and Magic 6, 7, and 8 a fair few times on stream, though I think he prefers 7 and 8 to 6. You recommend Cataclysm Bright Nights. Okay. There's another one of the Porks people have made of it. Let's grind more fun. Yeah. One of the reasons I think it's because development of it kind of pushed it. Oh, we missed a secret. Kind of pushed it to like extreme realism, or just like slowing everything down a lot with a lot of like fiddly little mechanics in it. And other things. So I haven't really played Dark Days Ahead since the original developer Wales stopped developing it, which was quite a while ago now, over a decade I think. Let me get behind there. Neither of these. Oh, hang on. No. How do I open that? Button on one of the columns? No. That would be how you get into the Molitor cage, so... Let's see. Let me just have a look at the wiki. Wiki. Okay, this is the Ophidian layer. The yellow key room has a number of pillars. The two westmost pillars are switches on the west side. The north switch opens a secret door to the north side of the room. Leads to a room with a torch, ammo, health, and a torch. South switch opens the door to the south wall, which leads to a health staff. Getting the yellow key causes three doors to open to the north, south, and west. Walking through one of the open doors causes a stained glass window. Okay. So you just walk through these. Hello, wizards. Bye, wizards. Finally, someone stepped over there. We're free. How can we repay you? Oh. You're shooting us. And there we go. Hey, there's a ring of invincibility. And a morpho them. Okay, that's everything. Let me see. People were talking about things. Yeah, all that stuff. Because I think it was like people... It was sort of like people would find a good way to get resources. And then they'd patch it to sort of... to remove that, or to make it a lot more laborious. Because I remember there was like, you could deconstruct objects, which you'd find in houses, and get a lot of components from them, which you could use to craft other things. Okay, the other side. But then you'd have like the skill books added, and have to spend lots of time reading, and then you'd get like illnesses, which you have to take certain medication for, and keeping your character healthy by eating a whole bunch of different foods and all that. Anyway. Ah, this level. The vehicles in the game are neat, though. As janky as they are. It was fun to be able to create a vehicle and drive around your own armored car. Also, I just like the setting. For people who don't know, Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is a... not really a roguelike. A random world generator where you're playing as a survivor of an apocalypse. But the apocalypse was like a whole bunch of different events occurring all at once. So it's simultaneously like alien invasions, zombies, cults, and horrors from beyond the realms of sanity and all that all at once. Primarily you're dealing with zombies, and then you've got things like robots which are gone crazy, and necromancers, and what else was there? Fungus. I liked it for the sort of hodgepodge it had. And it was pretty fun creating all these different types of characters in the setting. And just exploring around. Some areas were absolute death traps. But, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. For myself, I think it just ended up being a bit too complicated. I get lost in all the details. Because it's like, okay, adding little mechanics to things is interesting, but then sort of, after a bit, it feels like you're adding little mechanics just for the sake of little mechanics. And it doesn't necessarily make it interesting, it's just sort of busy work. Anyway. That's where other people's versions and forks and all that would come in, though. Anyway. Let's not get into all that. I don't know everything. I just remember reading over what people were talking about every now and then on forums forum I was on. So I was never part of the development of the game. About a more recent, I guess, roguelike, even though it's not really, game is Case of Cut, which I have streamed before. That's very enjoyable. I can recommend that if you like that style of game where you create a character, explore a world. It's got a very unique setting. I believe it's out of beta too. It might actually be it might have had its full release now. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was like the military labs you could explore and the sewers and so on. That do something? Oh well. Hello, Molitor. Uh-oh. I knew there was one around here somewhere. I think it's outside in the pit. Ow. Talking about Might and Magic 6 or 7 and 8, I have played a little bit of each. And I did play maybe about halfway through Might and Magic 6 on my own. Where I was like, yeah, maybe I'd want to stream this. So I should get back to that at some point and do a full playthrough of it. It's just log RPGs, you know, I need to break it up with something which is a bit easier. Such as Heretic or Blood, as I was playing earlier. That's easier. Easier in the, what's it called? The brain load sense. What's that do? Flip, switch, nothing happens. Ah, hello. So I press that. Oh, hang on. Do I need to do a dive? Yeah, okay. Ye olde do jump. E. Okay. Going. Can I get in there from here? No. Magicalism. It's kind of a roguelike. Magicalism? It's had a modification which makes it more of a... I guess more of a magical cat... I guess hence the name, Magical Cataclysm. It's interesting. Ah. Thank you. One nice thing about Black Plague is that you get 50% bonus to your ammo pickups. Yeah, it really makes it quite tolerable. It's something I wish would happen in Blood
Okay, okay.
There are far worse ways to spend your time than replaying Heretic. No comment on play. You probably need to play it yourself to determine how much you like it. It is... I like it a lot. I would recommend, well, you know, play through the original game, the base game first. The fan maps are good, but I think they pushed the difficulty a lot, and as you saw, it can become quite a slog in places. Not to say that the base game isn't difficult on the higher difficulties, but it's not as grueling. Ow. Did I kill an iron lich here? Yeah, I did. Okay. Right, all that for what? Well, that was a secret, so there wouldn't have been any key in there. Nothing over there. That just loops back around. Over here's not open. Right, that just teleports back over to here. I'm going around in circles. Okay, look at the map. That's where I need to go. I need the blue key. Where is the green key? The green key would logically... Well, there it is. It was up on the platform. Okay. It's like, ah yes, I knew where the green key was. I just couldn't reach it. Now, I think there's a Molitor out there. I think I just saw him. Yeah, there he is. Hey! Stinky! I can hit you from here. Keep walking past every now and then, I'll kill you eventually. So anyway, let me turn that down a bit. Ah, sound effects. Magicalism is obsolete now, at least in BN, so there's magical knights now. Okay. Have I ever played Myst? No, I haven't. That's another one on my list to play. The closest I've gotten to playing Myst is a game called Zork Nemesis, which is quite different. Where'd he go? Did he die? Wow, he died. Which is the same sort of first-person adventure game with FMV elements in it. Which I quite like. It is an odd Zork game. But yeah, I need to play through Myst and Riven and all that. I have seen playthroughs of them, so I know what they're about. Did you drop anything? Flame Orb. I was going to say, Iron Liches? I vaguely remembered there being Iron Liches in this area. Turns out I was correct. So I didn't need to jump down here with them, but... There we go. Ow. Okay, excuse me. Darkstone was cool. I don't know if I know Darkstone. Oh, wizard's over there. What type of game is it? Kinda sounds like a first-person RPG. Like one of the dungeon crawling games or... something like that. Well, I think I'm thinking of, actually, I can't remember what the game's name is. Iron Forge? Something. Isometric hack and slash between Dungeon Siege, Diablo, and Neverwinter Nights. Okay. I'm not familiar with it. Like, the title sounds familiar, but I don't have an image of what the game looks like in my head. I'm kind of imagining something like, what's it called? Temple of Elemental Evil. What was that game which I was thinking of? Like a first-person dungeon crawler. You're going through a bunch of different areas, which all look kind of the same. One area is like underwater cave, coral caves or something. Let me have a look. I believe I have it on GOG. Or at least it's on GOG. Let's see. RPGs. Hmm. Release date way back. Maybe not that far back. We'll put it to 2000. Stonekeep. That was it. No, Anvil of Dawn is what I was thinking of, not Stonekeep. Stonekeep's a different one. Yeah, it was Anvil of Dawn. Dawn I was thinking of. Another one I mean to play, or at least have a look at some point, just Nox. I remember playing the demo of that and thinking it was pretty neat at the time. 2 more secrets to find. Neat ideas in Darkstone you liked, and like that you didn't. Oh, hang on. Gorosul was like temple. I certainly haven't heard of that one. Darkstone had many pioneer features. Hunger wasn't even a thing in the game industry. Was it released before Ultima Underworld? Because that game had Hunger in it. The Ultima series had it. Ultima 7, 6 and all did. I have played through Ultima 7 and Ultima Underworld 1 and 2. Those are good games. Like Ultima Underworld more than 2. Ooh. Also, Arx Fatalis. That's very good. Okay, I see where it is. No, no, no. Over here. Over here. 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 There. Okay. I need to get in there. Okay, that would be over this way. Here we go. There we go. No, hang on, that's not all secrets. I am missing one. Where would that be? This one? Yes. Ah, it's not a moving wall. It's a fake wall. Okay. There we go. A chasm. 10 secrets. And Ophidians. Again, it's funny how understated the fire staff is. For a weapon which is basically the rocket launcher, it really doesn't make that much noise. Not like the crossbow. Hello. Ow! killed themselves. Should it be killed thyself? Yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah, the Phoenix Rod, sorry. The fire staff and the ball bearing launcher, yeah. I get them mixed up. I mean, it's a staff, it shoots fire. Yellow thing which goes pew pew. As opposed to brown thing which goes pew pew. Or the other yellow thing which goes pew pew. No, not that. This. I hear iron lichers. Rod versus staff. Not that much of a difference. Staff is longer. Yeah, and they have knobs on the end. Or at least wizards ones do. I don't know if Corvus's wizard staff has a knob on the end. Does that count as a knob? Maybe it's the other end of this. I don't actually know. Is this like a little wand? I think it's just like a little wand he's got, not the other end of his staff. Uh-oh. I think you can see in the player sprite, don't you? Yeah, he's holding on onto a staff with like a white orb on the end. Yeah, this is what we look like. I gave myself an orange cloak. That's why enemies have been attacking me, because of terrible fashion sense. Okay. Hello, welcome back to Sugniff. Shakespeare's English breaks your brain. Oh, the joys of reading it in high school. It's like 3 or 4 iron lichers crammed into that little cell over there. I mean, they can if they want. Not a problem. Okay, good. They're all gone. I mean, it was alright for the first, like, 500 years, but then Jerry just got it into his mind to show them this awesome finger tricking scene, but he never realized that being Iron Liches, they didn't have fingers. He was never too bright. Okay. Over here. Hello. Oh, right. I don't have any more, Phoenix Rod. There you go. Actually, for that, it kind of looks like Heretic's got the same code in it as Doom does to make enemies fly towards you when you kill them near the edge of a ledge. Sometimes, anyway. Isn't there another Molitor in this room? There's like another room behind this one. Hello. Goodbye. Very good. People are discussing entomology now and the changing phrases of today's use from Shakespearean times. Ow! Damn it! Oh, I was right about there being a Molitor. Well, okay. I didn't mean to use that. You can kind of stun lock him with that. With the Dragon Claw. With the Tome of Power going. Okay. So I did that. I flipped a switch. There we go. Molitor number 2. That's just where I was. Okay. There we go. And we got that. Molitor. They lurk in ancient structures known as malls, which have since been abandoned for the thing people call online shopping. They need to update with the times. Or I guess something like, I don't know, eBay at all doesn't really work as well. Amazon at all? Oh yeah. One moment, let me just check something. Okay, everything's good. Just needed to check to see whether the cat was wanting to get out. Nope, still snoozing. Cat would probably meow at me if it wanted to hop out, but it's got a quiet meow, so I might not be able to hear with my headphones on. Its usual way of getting people's attention is clawing at their legs. Amazor Zorator. Amazor kind of sounds like some kind of, like, pulpy sci-fi villain. Oh, this place! It's got the, wind. I think I just telefragged something. Yeah, you can see the, crossbow bolts get pushed. The, physical ones get pushed off to the side, because there's wind. I believe it actually affects the, fire staff as well. There we go. Okay. Whew. It's funny once you know, like, nuances of a lot of Shakespearean stuff that there's kind of a lot of vulgar language in it. And innuendos. Oh. Okay. Okay, good. Ah. I'll just deal with this Iron Lich from here. Yeah, he's getting a bit too far to the side. There we go. It seemed to not be vulgar as all in the original language. It was the same phrase today very much is. It's hard for you to judge if the writing is good or even clever because it's basically not a language you speak. I don't remember enough about them. But yeah, it would be interesting to know, like, how exactly, what exactly it was considered like at the time. I'd say there's probably a fair bit of guffawing over some of the jokes and so on. I want to get in there. Well, I do have Wings of Wrath now, don't I? Yes, I do. Curse you. Thank you. Can I get all the way over to the other side before these wings wear off? I can. And how nice is them? There's even another set of Wings of Wrath over here. And a monster closet. How kind. I was getting bored. Picking up items without any threat. Okay, so I have... Okay, there we go. I'll just hop, skip, and jump across the poison swamp. There we go. Thank you. Another area over there. Thank you. How do I get in there? Ah. Yep. Okay, in here. Up there. Right, how do I get over there? Like that. Okay. There is another one. Down over here. There we go. Phoenix rod. 2 more. I see where one is. Oh, hang on. I know where I see the other one as well. Over here. I don't like that metallic noise. Again, I'm pretty sure it's the same sound that idle iron liches make. They just have it as a environmental sound. Okay, up there. Hello. Squish. Okay, teleporters. And that's all the secrets. We'd have to deal with those iron liches if we hadn't killed them earlier. And no enemy in the end level for very good. To Sparrow's Keep. Right. Last level of episode 3. Now, I remembered the sparrow last time giving me a fair bit of trouble. However, since then, I have learned of a better way to deal with him. So, he shouldn't be as tricky as he was. Then... Ow! Okay. Hello. No? Not a second one? What is this? Baby ambush. Okay, anything else around here? Well, that was there. Now out here. I don't quite want to go out there and face him just yet. I think that was this one. Was it? Yes. Don't actually really know where the other secrets are. Yeah, well. If only his name was the Sparrow, so he could crack jokes about killing his brother, the Swallow, in Hexed. Ow. So yeah, round one, he's on the Serpent, which really doesn't help him. It's not that big of a threat while he's sitting on top of that thing. Later becomes one of the common enemies in Hexen. And his Serpent's dead. There he is. Now, apparently, the Phoenix Rod with the Tome of Power used on him is actually pretty damn effective. He does this trick where he teleports away from you. Ow, I was no match. Ow. Maybe if I had the Ring of Invincibility, it would help a lot more. Oh well. Bye. The thing is he teleports away every time you hit him, I think. And he keeps summoning the wizard buddies. Which, man, it gets crowded. Ugh. Are those other secrets in here somewhere? Where are they? I thought they were. Hmm. Hmm. Oh well. Whoop. I believe once you killed the sparrow in the second phase, all the wizards disappear. Thankfully. Zap, zap. Ow. Scolded by the sparrow serpent. Don't scold me. How dare you attack the sparrow? That's my job. Don't you admonish me as well for killing monsters. They're not monsters, they live here. Is that right? Birdie, birdie. Oh no, he's speaking in reverse. He's speaking in tongues. Ah! Never mind, I'll just have as much trouble with this as I did the first time. I've learned nothing. Ow, ow. Ow. I would like to get those. Okay, fine, I won't get them. It just knocked me off. Let me heal up a bit more. Okay. Where are the secrets in this anyway? Ah, okay. Right. That makes sense. And you get the means. Take evasive maneuvers. Ow. That's not evasive. Oh, good job. Excuse me. Okay. Let me make a save here. Use the fire star. I will. Okay. Rings off. Wait, I know I didn't want to teleport here. That's where I just was. Stop teleporting around, you. Get. Ah. You can kind of stun him with the Phoenix Rod. Tome of Power. can't tell what everything is, but your bullshit go. There's so many bullets flying around the place. Let me try that after hitting him a few times with other things. There's no rhyme or reason to his teleporting, he just teleports from one place to another. Ah, I made you waste it. Just as it wore off, wow. You don't really want to waste your time finding the other wizards, because... Wah. Okay. Where are you? I forget whether there's like a reason why he teleports, whether it's related to you firing a certain weapon. Or he just does it like on a timer. Let me have a look. Okay, it will also teleport often when he's hit by a Phoenix Rod missile or Hellstaff rain. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, so it's just like, so you can't hit him with multiple rockets, but not the, rod. Yeah. The Chaos Serpent's got 2,000 hit points. He has another 3,500 hit points. So, yeah, he does teleport away if you shoot, like, a rocket at him. But not the flamethrower. He just teleports frequently, and the more you hurt him. But it's not teleporting, like, every single time. Where are you? You're back over here. Man. Just have to tear through 3,500 hit points in short time before he teleports too many other dudes in. I can't even see where he is. There he is. Where are you? There he is. I just see where he is and then he teleports away. It doesn't help that up on the platforms he drops down as soon as he appears. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, follower comment. Thank you very much. Yay, 410 followers. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here with me while I struggle at this. I greatly appreciate the support people show. I don't know why. You gain enjoyment from this. I'm happy to provide. Okay. It's a sign to win. Ow. It's a sign I'll die again. That's what you're getting from it. Mister, I've beaten this game before. I thought I'd play it again for fun. That's what we do here. Have fun, isn't it? There's a person who played through blood. Okay. Mr. the Sparrow has his skates on. He slides all over the place. He's so slippery. Like, where is he? There he is. It doesn't help that when he teleports and he's standing on the platforms, he's just a black silhouette. So I can't really see the red of his robes. Also, these gits slide around. On his own, he'd be pretty fine. With the black mages, or the disciples of the Sparrow around, and their three-way shot, you're going to be taking damage even if, like, the Sparrow himself isn't hitting you. Okay, so it's basically just that much damage again. Be nice if there was some kind of rhyme or reason to his teleporting. Like where he ends up, but it's just random. Where is he? There he is. Not anymore. I need to be using the fire staff to win. I need to hit him in the face with balls. Like, I don't think the damage this thing does is even that much. Ah! No, ball to the face, my one weakness. It's nice that as a boss fight he is so difficult. Certainly more so than the Cyber Demon. The Spider Mastermind. Or the other follower. What's the one from Hexen? Corvus, I think. I think Corvus has got more moves, but he doesn't teleport around, so... And he doesn't summon in other mages. You can just sort of wail on him. I don't like that there's not a cooldown to his teleporting. So he can appear, he can teleport somewhere and then teleport straight away again, just to get close to him. Must have gotten close a few times. He's actually getting attacked by his own wizards. I don't think that helps me. I think that would only happen after I die. He got hit by the mages there. So they do hurt him. One more. Hate enemies that just freely teleport around. You really, really hate ads. It's this. I mean, it's a lot tougher than Chernobog. Thankfully. Like, he doesn't seem to be teleporting when I shoot him with that. Not immediately, anyway. Yep. Yep. Ow. Start saving midway through the boss fight? hit you with my wand. Eh. The littlest pew pew. Concentrating. We'll see if that works. One hit point. No. Okay. Shoot. Just try it again. Where are you? Sometimes it feels like he teleports when you get line of sight with him. See? Oh, when a projectile comes within a certain distance of him. Holy! No! Well. Double kill. Mutual destruction. We won, but at what cost? Do it again. But better without dying. You can see that all the wizards do die when you kill him, which is nice. Though their projectiles persist until they hit the wall. Okay. But I won! You fool, you can't win. That's the true power of despair. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling despair. Roll. Despair ill, yeah. Making me feel ill. I must have been close to killing him so many times. It's nice that the disciples drop tomes of power. I've said that before, but it means you can kind of stay supercharged throughout the battle. Didn't really help. Couldn't see where he was. He looked the same as all the others. Just keep running around in a circle. It's circle strafing, but really big circle strafing. See, he appears and then teleports immediately away. Okay, got a hit on him there. You can actually hit him as he's teleporting in. And in a way, like him teleporting around so much is making it so it's more likely to see him near one of the portals. They did the job for me! Where is he? Well, we did get to see his cool death animation. He summoned too many of his disciples and they killed him. I'll take that. Okay. Save. Where did he die anyway? There's a pile of bone where he was. And yeah, it's a neat death animation. He floats in midair and then lightning crackles off of him and he disintegrates into a skeleton. Somewhere. A win is a win, exactly. Certainly after that length of time. And we got all the kills and all the secrets. The death of Desparrow has loosed the magical bonds holding his creatures on this plane. Their dying screams overwhelming his own cries of agony. Not really. Your oath of vengeance fulfilled, you enter the portal to your own world, mere moments before the dome shatters into a million pieces. But if Desparrow's power is broken forever, why don't you feel safe? Was it that last shout just before his death? The one that sounded like a curse? Or a summoning? You can't really be sure, but it might just have been a scream. Then again, what about the other serpent riders? Who don't ride serpents? I don't think so, anyway. Before the game story was changed a fair bit, then to do with, like, Hexen. Or was it changed? I don't know. Follows a different person. Vengeance! And so he turned into King Lysander. And this is the Heresy arc from Hexen, who I guess was planned to be one of the bosses, but anyway. But yes, that is Heretic. There's still 2 more episodes to go, the Ossuary and the Stagnant Domain. We'll see whether I do those. As was discussed earlier, these 2 are a lot more sort of like challenges, victory run. They're fun, but they ramp up the difficulty by quite a lot. So, the boss for the end of that, I think it's a lot easier than Disparal. But yeah, that will be it for Heretic tonight. I thought we'd be done with that a bit earlier than that, but oh well, whatever. I'll thank you very much for joining, and I hope you join me again next time for whatever it is I can come up with.